It's time for part 3. Hey, welcome back to the contest park. So today we are back in the contest park, and right now we are in live time. I'm showing you what we're building today in this time lapse. This is the final result, so this way you don't have to watch to the end if you don't feel like doing such. However, I appreciate it if you do. The cinematics will still remain at the end. However, I am doing this real-time showcasing of the park and current things that we do in this time lapse. So today we build a restaurant. We finish up the plaza for the steel coaster, which is now named Drekken. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right, but it is dragon in Icelandic. As you can see here, we have the nice outpost, and the coaster circles around it. It's so beautiful, and the custom fence and custom supports, and everything's. I love this area. It looks super. It's super nice. You know, the path flows right. People walk through. If we can get these people out of the way. Then you got the log flume that comes through this area. There's the title, Drekken. That's my font, technically a font. I finally made my own first sign, which I'm really proud of how the sign came out. So you can see there's the log flume and there's the coaster. The log flume dives under the pathway. And then we have the coaster wrap around, come up, and then go over the restaurant. And then into the brake run. I really like how this area just comes together and looks. It really ties together nicely, and I think it's just a nice area, honestly. So you have the restaurant here, which honestly I like. I think it's a nice touch to this area as well. All the booths are functional, the tables are functional, TVs. As you can see, people are sitting down now. A vending machine. Everything in this is functional, which I like. I think that's a nice touch. Just to see the guests sit down and things like that. Here's the brake run. It's really cool. Just imagine that the transfer track is under that, and it dips down and it collects the car. We don't have that much space for like an actual transfer track. So I'll just have to use our imagination. But this is the exit queue. The exit queue wraps around the border of the park, which is crazy because we're right on the edge. Here's the station. There's the log flume again. But this is really the station. This is the view you get coming out the ride. It's just so nice, smooth, and looks so cool. You can actually see a lot of the coaster from here, surprisingly. Yeah, you can see some of the most highlight parts of the ride. But this is the station. This is what it looks like. It's just wood, really. There's the queue. You can kind of see we're gonna go through this backwards, but it doesn't really matter. This is the queue. The views of the log flume you get from the queue. Really nice looking, really pretty, really satisfying to look at, I guess you could say. Oh, almost fell. But if we keep walking, we can kind of see where we go. There's the brake run again from the queue. You just wrap around in this caterpillar shape, and then go under this cover, which I really like how the cover came out. And then you are back at the plaza where it's elevated, so you got these stairs, so you go down, and then you also have the pathway at the bottom, which leads to the restaurant. And then it's right by the entrance. Everything zooms by. You can see me panning around. I have another outpost over here. But really, we mainly focus on trying to complete this area as much as possible. Okay? You won't see everything because I cut stuff out. So really, it's just some of the highlights. Me beginning, me starting on the interior of the restaurant. I think I built the station as well. I really like how this area comes out. It's really nice. It's really smooth, satisfying. It feels like it blends together. At first, the restaurant was just going to be a stall, but then I saw somebody create a restaurant, and I was like, I need a restaurant in my park. So we already have one by the log flume, but that one's not finished. This one is completely done. I really like how it looks. It's very fancy. But let's hop into the time lapse now. So as you can see, we are currently building the station. Basically, it's just a wood. It's almost alpine, but it's just a mashup of all of these different things. Nothing really too, serious. But here's the queue, me reconfiguring the queue, reconfiguring the pathways. I wanted the pathways to all, line up, match how it needs to be. But you can see me just constructing the station, putting in beams, support beams, moving things around, and just trying to make sure that the overall station layout looked good. That's what the goal was, to make sure the station looked good, station flowed right, had enough had enough support, looked realistic enough. And at the end, as you saw, it did come out looking pretty good, honestly. I like it. You can see here how I used the pretty sure everybody does, but I used the regular roofs, the in-game roof, so I can get the slopes, and then I go back in and throw the custom blocks that I need, custom roofing, custom supports, whatever. Nothing too serious. It's just I put the different pieces in that I need, different pieces that I don't need, and I tie them all together and make them look nice. So instead of boring your head off and talking this whole time, we're just gonna let the time lapse play, and I'll come back at the end to catch you up. I might stick my head in every so often to say something, but really, this time I'm going to try to do a nice little time lapse of the park, and try this out. Let me know which one you like better, me not talking, or, the ones where I actually talk through the whole time lapse. Enjoy. Here is kind of where I started building the interior of the restaurant. You can see kind of the layout, but I start building up the interior, and I think it ends up coming out really cool. Alright, and we're nearing the end. Honestly, I really hope you guys enjoyed the time lapse. The cinematics are about to start soon. Just let me know which way you like better, me talking over this stuff or me not talking. I don't know. I just trying something different. I don't know if you guys like me talking through the whole time lapse or you just want to watch. Just let me know in the comments, and I'll decide which one to continue with. I hope you guys enjoyed watching, liking the park so far. I'm enjoying it. I'm having a lot of fun with it. And hopefully you guys too. Cinematics should start shortly, and peace.